Alrighty, so now we get to do the other pillow, and then we'll do the couch. So we're just going to do this one a lot faster. This one is interesting because it's at an angle, which ideally when you're UV mapping things are on a perfect XYZ axis, and this one's kind of in the middle, but not that difficult. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to position the camera so it's kind of looking straight at it, down at an angle. And what I'll do is I will create a planar map based off of that. And the way the planar maps work, remember, is different mouse buttons are the different positions or orientations, but if I hit Shift left mouse button, it pulls this up. It should be set to X by default. So like then it would just be from that angle. But I could also project from the camera if I wanted to. But in either case, let's isolate this guy so we can see what the heck we're doing. And this one, I'm just going to make it really quick. So I'm going to use my tool, double click, double click. Got 3 shells now. And then I want to cut the corners. Boom, boom. Boom. And the reason I'm getting these corners, getting on that edge of that corner, is because when I flatten this out, I have to cut the corners, otherwise there's no way that they'll be able to bend. So that's why I'm doing it on all these. You know what? I will just do the same. I'll just cut it straight across. That'll make life a little bit easier, and we'll worry about the seams of that a little bit later. Okay. And then the last one. That's a little bit off, but oh. There we go. Perfect. So now, UV shell, select. You just don't want to work on there. Oh, I think it's under, that works in Maya 2018. That's fine. So what I could just do is this. I could go in, grab all my UVs, and then just say optimize, and you'll see it's doing some weird stuff. If I keep hitting it, it'll eventually start to fix them. Because the projection, let me just show this. If we go to View, UV Distortion, we can see where there's distortion in some of these. And if I go, let's select by shell, move tool. So I can move some of these guys separately. There we go. Just so you can kind of see them next to each other. Okay. We see this one, it's really quick. That's also because it's actually, I probably should have just smoothed the other one after I UV mapped it, make life a lot easier, but no big whoop. So we've got these guys. And what I want to do, you see there's still some like weird little overlappy things going on. So I can just keep, I can grab these guys and optimize. I can also use the optimize tool. And ooh, look at that. It gets rid of that weird overlap and those distortions. See that? Isn't that nice? And that is going to fix a lot of the issues that it would have had. Okay, so much easier now. So I'm gonna grab all those. I still have the same settings for my layout, so boop. And look at that, done in record time. How is that? How is that not cool? So we've got that down. Let's turn off UV distortion, and we can see that looks pretty darn good. Now the one thing I'm going to add to this, let me unisolate this, is our little friend here, which is basically like a little button I put in just because I have a reason for indentation in there. But we could see the texturing is really weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select that guy, and I'm going to do a planar map on it. And if I want to, I mean, you're not even going to see the back, so I'm not too, and it's so tiny. I really wouldn't worry about it too much, but I could use the tool here, just cut it in half. And the one thing that, if I grab the shell, you notice, where's my flip? Boop. This one is actually reversed because the projection went through. And first, before I fix these, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to use my optimize tool and just fix these. Look at that. And of course, I'd have to select this one. And you see it's getting all sorts of weird on that one. And the reason being is because this particular one, if you notice, the texture is reversed. It's a little hard to see, but it is. And what that means is that the projection is actually going through this way. So this is actually correct, the one we don't see, and this one is reversed. And that's why it's going all wonky. So what I want to do here is I'm just going to select, press W, select these UVs, and I'm going to flip them. And now if I use the optimize tool, you'll notice it's not going absolutely crazy. Now, cool thing, I'm going to grab both of these, take them both, shrink them down, put them over here for a second, and shift select the pillow so that I can grab these guys. There you go. Now they're all in sync with each other. Awesome. Now I could just grab both of these and combine them. So now they're UV mapped. Cool. Last would be the couch.